Well, hello there! Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby, and today we are going to be playing Slay the Princess. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Corvigate for getting the first Channel Points Award. Well done, well done. Good morning, Gamer Nation, and good morning, Princess. Good morning, Gamer Nation, and good morning, Princess. I am so thrilled to be back here with Slay the Princess. Oh, also, hi Penny. So just wanted to emote for affiliate anniversaries. Is it my affiliate anniversary? Right, is this just information that you're sharing, or is it like straight up actually my affiliate anniversary? I've no clue, genuinely. I'm so thrilled to be here with Slay the Princess. It's been a long day of not talking to my girlfriend, and I'm so excited to meet her. I got the pop-up. It's my affiliate anniversary. Oh my gosh, that's kind of special. Yeah, that means that like 3 years ago, Twitch said, "Hey, sign this contract," and I said, "Okay." And then they started paying me pennies for the ads that they show on my stream. No, that's kind of wild. That's crazy town. I do think over the past 3 years, I have accumulated at least $2 in ad revenue. So you know, we're kind of making it. We're kind of making it. Okay, yay. That's what I said. Oh, celebrating affiliate anniversary with the party hat emote. Whoa! Me when I celebrate the Quimby Alerts affiliate anniversary with the party hat emote. Man, thanks Twitch, I guess. No, but guys, okay, so I'm thrilled to be going back into Slay the Princess. We've got some endings to figure out. We've got some routes to follow. You know, I want to see more of her. What can I say? I love my beautiful girlfriend. How are you all doing? Are we doing okay there in chat? Everyone having a good time, popping off, having an okay day so far, I hope. I'm going to consume some water because it is important. Sorry, I was just looking at the link that Penny sent, and I like that the last bit's quality equals lossless. And I'm sure that that's just talking about like technical issues, but I'm just like, yes, lossless. I don't know. Yeah, having a decent day. Okay, neat. That's great. That's exciting. That is the end of our intro section, and you might notice something. I don't know if you guys have heard it through the opener, but there's kind of some ambiance happening in the background. That is for a specific reason. Normally, when I play a game that has audio, when I'm doing the starting stream, I will mute the game so that I can have, you know, so I can have the sounds that's making be separate from like intro music and stuff. But you made a wand in vanilla Minecraft? Okay, that's pretty neat. That's pretty exciting. Care to tell me more? Slay the Princess, though, has it's got a little opening text that I think is important for us to remember. I showed it to you guys the first time I played this game on stream. But it's been, you know, it's been a couple days since that happened, so I think it's important that we remember. Hey, Lord, hi, welcome on in. It's a modded server, but could 100% be replicated in vanilla. I think that counts. Yeah, if it could be replicated in vanilla, no problems, I think that counts as vanilla Minecraft. I mean, maybe to prove it, you would need to actually do it in vanilla Minecraft, but you know, I think it counts. Stuff just happened, going about that, but feeling great. Nice. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you're feeling great. That is genuinely fantastic news. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and change the scene. 3, 2, 1, and pop. So first of all, content warning. It's important to review this as well. Also, yeah, all right. Rickroll, yeah, that makes sense. Here, we don't have the text up constantly right now because it interferes with my ability to talk to the princess. But I will pop it up so that you guys can see the Rickroll. Understandable. You gotta just talk to the princess. No, that's so fair. No, that's so fair. That's so fair and reasonable. I will. Yep. There we go. We've got more. Thank you for the Rickrolls, Lord. All right. So let's review the content warnings. Yeah, that about tracks. That about tracks. I kind of get the feeling that this is one of those times that anytime I try to start talking, I'm gonna get rickrolled, but this is important! This is important stuff. This is a horror game and it is not intended for all audience. You thought that was the last one? I didn't. I just kind of figured if I kept talking, maybe you... I kind of figured if I kept talking, maybe it would trigger the last one. I know you've still got one more possible, but I don't know if you have the channel points for it. This is a horror game. It's not intended for all audiences. Please visit blacktabbygames.com if you need a full list of content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable in the game's preferences. I probably won't because those things don't exactly affect me, but if they affect you, you know, maybe consider some things. Sorry, I need to close my blinds. It is blinding in here. So this is all important. This is important stuff. I think the real important text is on this screen. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. And it is. It is a love story. I just think that we should remember that. We are going to load in where we left off last time. We had brought the adversary to the Long Quiet and the Shifting Mound. And we're probably just going to finish things up here and then head right back into a new path. So we're gonna hop in here. Hi, ma'am. Let me see if there's any other explore options that I want to talk about. I think we've done that one before. Check Minecraft. I'll take a look. The little wand I made? Oh, that's me being rickrolled in the background. Okay. Hi, she's so pretty. I love the adversary. I know you've still got one more possible, but I don't know if you have. Here, I'll mute audio. Oh, you're shooting fireballs. Oh, you're shooting fireballs. Okay, that's gotta be pretty neat for netherite mining. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat there, Penny. Thank you for sharing. Alright. Let's talk to the princess. Let's see. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
I really like the philosophy in this game. It's also for PvP and all. Yeah, I can see that being useful in PvP. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I just got an achievement for bringing the adversary to her. That's nice.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Sorry, just had to let him say his little piece there. The code is 100% server side, meaning that you could join on vanilla if this wasn't a modded server. Ayo. Sharp teeth on you. I need to fan it over, I think. Oh, that would be so based of you. That would be so incredibly based. I just think do whatever you want forever. It could be neat. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, let's continue to the cabin. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Again, the lines are so iconic at this point. Every time I see them, I get a little emotional. Here, give me just a sec. Okay, I want to really quick check. So last time, I believe I had some requests to see the princess that I think is the hottest. Do you guys do we still want, or do you guys want to choose some paths? Because I could 100% take you to my favorite princess. Or there's a couple other paths that we could take that I haven't seen yet. Ooh, we should do the witch at some point. I love the witch. Sorry, just saw thought of a princess I liked. Whoa, well, that's crazy. Let's let the hero do some talking.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
A pristine blade! Okay, Candypot is telling me to drink some water, so I will do that. Oh, friend, thank you for the knot first. Welcome on in. We're talking to my girlfriend today. She's so great. I love her. How are you doing? I'm physically exhausted. I can't make today. I'm sorry. No, that's alright. No worries, King. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. Get some rest. An amazing stream, though. Will do. And yeah, you get yourself some sleep. See ya, friend. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Thrilled to be here. Let's be a friend. Take care and get some rest. Oh, sevens. Sleep well, King. Oh, sorry. Accidentally right-clicked.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Bye, friend. See ya, bye. We are going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
We're going to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Slaying her is probably doing her a favor. You heard it here first, folks.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I really like her when you take the blade. I like how dangerous she sounds. Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Hi.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here
Yep.
to kill me or something?
I mean, I guess technically. Alright, this is where I get the first. This is where I get the first choice. Of other than the blade choice, this is where we start to direct which princess we're going to end up with. I think, you know what, yeah, I'll take you guys to my favorite princess so far. How does that sound? I'm going to say I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
It's not very becoming of us. I'm going to drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
So I kind of made a mistake. Oh gosh, Penny. Oh gosh, what have we got? You died! Not being built by not being using Fire Wand. This is so sad. I can't believe that this would happen to you in particular. Man, big rip, honestly. Sorry to hear that, I'm sorry to hear that your Fire Wand was turned against you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Hi.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Hi, Jushu. Welcome on in. You're painting your house? Nice. House painting? Pog. We do a little painting, you know, just as a treat.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah. Let's see, yeah, it's, pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
She's taking no guff. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
Hi, ma'am.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
I guess that's fair. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? She sounds like that girl in Sonic. Rogue or something? Oh gosh, what is her name? Yeah, Rogue, I think? And yeah, honestly, straight up, does kind of sound like that.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Okay, this is really fun. There's a dialogue option. There's when you talk to the princess in either Blade or No Blade, you can always get this dialogue path. It's just the tone that she says is different. I'll see if sometime I can get us to the other princess and see if we can get this same line of dialogue happening. I like the world. Your eye bags don't say that. She's been down here for so long.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Look at that smile. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Hey, come in, just here for a short while. Oh, hey, Levy. Welcome on in. I don't know if you... Wow, my voice immediately starts dying. I don't know if you've heard much about this game, but it's called Slay the Princess, and I'm here to supposedly slay this princess, except it goes very different than that. It's kind of hard to explain this game, other than to just play it, if you're not here from the beginning, but basically, there's lots of different paths that I can take talking to the princess, and we're gonna travel down one of them.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Interesting. Can get very hot very fast. This game is really hot. This game is really hot. I guess that's the other important thing to understand about it, is that this game is really hot.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yeah.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
This is true. She's so hard eyes. She played Fashion Famous on Roblox. It's trending, Aaron. No, but the princess, but my girlfriend, she kills us a lot. She kills us a lot, I say, twirling my hair. But why am I playing Fashion Famous when I could talk to my beautiful girlfriend? This game is really hot. That's a good quote. That's a good quote, and I approve of that.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
This is true. The princess has some good points. Is that one that's secretly working when you dig too deep? It sounds vaguely like that just from what I've heard. But the problem is that the main appeal of this game isn't actually that it's not just that it's a horror game. It's that the game is really good at making you just actually fall in love with a princess. Show us the hottest ending. That's where we're going right now. We're going to the ending that I personally think is the hottest one. Oh, she's so hot. Okay. No, but the game is so good at just genuinely actually making you fall in love with her.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
I played Just to Impress purely for the horror with Lana. Watched a 3-hour deep dive into the lore of this game. Yeah, fair. It does sound like it would be up my alley, but I'm just so in love with my princess.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Most games lean into a standard sexual element for any kind of romance appeal, but this game perfectly understands the psychosexual attraction in a way that so much better grabs your chest and squeezes until your heart bursts. That's the thing, is it's all psychosexual. None of this is actually like, you know, like ooh, the princess, so hot. It's like it's the theater of it all. Oh, sorry, I meant from the princess game. Oh, into this game. Neat. I'm sure that there's definitely 3 hours worth of lore dive, yeah. Just like she could if she wanted. She could if she wanted. 3-hour videos about Slay the Princess. Psychosexual, overlating to the psychological aspects of sexuality. Yeah. Haven't seen any of the Roblox games. Commuse freaky. Jay, I just think you don't get it. I just think you don't get it. It's about the theater. It's not about the real world application. It's about the theater. Divine Command is gonna come in handy here. The lore is insane. How far have you gotten in this game? We are on my 3rd playthrough. Okay, I don't know if this will mean anything to you, but the very first time I played this game, I played it off stream because I wasn't sure I wanted it to be a stream game. The very first time I played this game, I got the most meta route because I'm just like that. So I know a decent amount. I'm just gonna ignore you guys in chat.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Learn to turn phone numbers into locations? Neat.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
It's all about blind trust!
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I love the philosophy in this game. His fear phone number, don't give it then.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
I'd free the princess. If she kills me, I'd thank her. She's so hot. She's so hot! She's so hot. Okay, and oh boy, I've got so many thoughts about this game, but I gotta take you guys to my favorite princess. I feel like I could get your phone number? I feel like there's a lot of things you could do, Penny, and I think my lucky star is every day that you're not a cyber terrorist. Like, not that I'm saying like, oh no, I think Penny's gonna do it. No, it's like you're just actually so chill about the things that you can do, and I'm very glad that you are that way and that you care so much about privacy. I tried to free her and she became a cannibal. True. People live in a whimsyless and ill world. The universe is woven from narrative. It defines time the way that shape and color define space. Absolutely. 100%. I'm on board. There's tons and tons of endings. There are. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Hi. Sometimes that narrative is getting beat to death by a pretty girl. By the way, once I have a number, I can turn to full name address. That's terrifying, Penny. I prefer the voices and their personalities, especially this one. Yeah, the voices are good. I'm a big fan of the voices.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
That's so true. We absolutely can do that. That's so true. That's because she's in straight. I love you, Voice of the Hunted. You're so real. Actually, the Voice of the Hunted is probably my favorite of the voices.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Oh boy, howdy. Oh boy, howdy.
She is. I'm sure of it.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
I have to go, but have a good stream. Thank you, Livy. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad that you like the princess. You know, she's my beautiful girlfriend. I'd be so sad if you didn't like her. But yeah, see ya. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Shut up, narrator. You don't understand.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
I played Phasmophobia recently. Oh, neat. I should probably do that.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Voice of the Hunted and the podcast Alice Isn't Dead are two of the best examples of real-world anxiety disorders put to narrative. They're really fantastic. Ooh, I've not heard of Alice Isn't Dead. I should maybe look into that. Want to hear my 5-page long essay on why I think Chloe is a poltergeist? Genuinely, I would love to hear that. Genuinely, legitimately, I would love that.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful.
Okay.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
This is true.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Yeah, she's kind of stuck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
We know that these aren't going to yield any fruit. We're going to return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Alice Isn't Dead. It's phenomenal. It's for a trip Americana horror. If you ever got a few hours in the car, I highly recommend it. Neat. I will keep that in mind.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Got the knife. We are going to save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
So it's lesbian, so that's fun. Oh, that's nice, yeah. I just think about the contrast. Okay, so we've seen the damsel route here. So when I entered the house and turned the breaker on, I waited in the cupboard with an EMF reader until the ghost switched off. I showed EMF 2 on the breaker. Okay. We've seen something very similar to this particular frame before, from the route that led to the damsel. So we're kind of following the same path. It's just the only difference is that we brought the knife this time, and so she hasn't bitten through her own wrist. Back to the damsel, my sanity low. Was low, therefore I initially thought a djinn. Okay.
You cut into her flesh.
That's right, I do.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Neat.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's do it. We approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Is this seeming familiar to anyone else? Then on my teammate's camera, they said I saw orbs. I need to make weirder art. Do it! Do it! Do it! Bet! Do it! I love this game. It's so good. So this path suddenly a hunt started and I saw stuff being thrown around. That was my first evidence for a poltergeist. Sounds about right. So this path, these steps that we're following, it's the same as when we were freeing the princess in the non-knife route. But the circumstances, you'll see.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Uh-huh. We are going to warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too
Red
easy.
text! Red text! Red text! I love when the red text shows up.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
And again, it's the same circumstances as when we were headed towards the damsel, but she's different. Sorry, I love this game. I love the way that this is written. Do you see my dank meme and memes? Oh, let me check it. The Zuko one? Nice, yeah. But they even have the same accurate two-bone forearm injury. I love it. Yeah! Sorry, not the same. Yeah. Because most people, when they cut forearms, will have just one bone sticking out, but there are two bones in your forearm. And they cross over each other, and it's really weird. The bones just literally cross over each other, and that's so funky. But yeah, they've got two bone. We are going to resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
I am doing my best to help her. I really am.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Yeah?
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Yeah?
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
My teammates started a hunt while testing for yokai. It started and it was fast, evidence 2 for poltergeist. After we made a polter pile, we stacked a bunch of stuff for the ghost to throw, and it did. Boom. Quimby Miller's the poltergeist. Wait, the person was named Quimby Miller? That's so true, I am a poltergeist. I mean, yeah, oh my gosh. Look at her! Look at her! She's so pretty!
This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Oh, it absolutely was. I know I'm exhausted, but I can't sleep. Oh, friend, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm being killed by my girlfriend. Heart emoji. I think, friend, is he okay? That would be so sad. Korvik is a banshee. Okay, I don't think I have a text, splash text for, or not splash, I don't think I have the text for the prisoner yet. So we are going to save that right here. Didn't use anything but a Raiju. Thanks as an Oni, pure chaos.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'll take it. I love being an omen. I love prophecy. It's all about the prophecies and fate, baby.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It will be the end of the world. Moon is a shade. Nice. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I
Hi,
wouldn't trust a
Skeptic.
word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
It's a ghost. Yeah, yokai's a type of ghost. Can be a poltergeist. I guess I'm a poltergeist. It straight up tracks for me.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Yeah.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Yeah. Let's proceed to the cabin. Look at the spirit.
A warning
Yeah.
before you go any further.
You're referring for the ghost thingy? Well, friend, I think Jishu is assigning all of us ghost types.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Chappie realistically survive in phasmophobia though? Oh, absolutely not.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Skeptic's alright. Oh, and I'm a free sufferer. Okay, yeah, friend would probably make it through. The rest of us, I think, are dying instantly. Voice of the Skeptic is among one of my more favorites.
Did you just say wink out loud?
No, I didn't. Wink.
So
Just
silly.
ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I'd love to focus on the princess. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The pristine blade!
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah. We are going to take the blade.
You
That's
take
going
the
to be
blade from the
useful
table.
later.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
That's so true. That's so incredibly true.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Mm-hmm. We enter the basement. Oh, Skeptic sounds like a coffee addict, late night security surveillance, eye bags, black scruffy hair, brown trench coat, brown hat and gloves with a loving family he barely sees. That's so true. That's absolutely what Skeptic sounds like. Seems so similar to the setting of a project I'm working on. I love it. Yo. Am I Skeptic? Are you the voice of the Skeptic, friend? That'd be pretty. I mean, the voice of the Skeptic is not the worst voice to be. I think the voice of the opportunist would be the worst one.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Am I a coffee addict? No, the other side. Maybe not. I guess the coffee part. We love a hard-boiled detective. We love a hard-boiled detective. I'm so obsessed with noir media.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear?
Red text.
Come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
There
You
she
walk down
is.
the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
Hi.
The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Is the narrator just a D&D master? Honestly, that would kind of fit. Is it typically recorded for shortened questions? Oh, and me when Bongo axolotl. What does a soft-boiled detective look like? Does this imply other egg detectives? I can envision a scrambled detective easily, but would a poached detective be? Hunted for sport, obviously. I love Quimby Bongo. It's good. I like. It's a good moment. Look at her though. Look at her. She's so pretty. The Look at those eyes just staring so dispassionately at me. So true, hunt that man for sport. We've got the glow stick things, the the dancey dance side to side, the up and down, the waving. We've got pop cat style. We've got salute and head pats. Good emote. Good set of emotes. Big fan of that. Look at her though. Oh, I love her. Just again, looking at me with those eyes. Oh, we've got we've got some sniffs going on as well. That's fun. I like that. Staring at me with those with them dispassionate little eyes. She's so stylized. She's so anime. Mm-hmm. Quimby Bongo, please. Ah, here we go. Hey! And there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water. Here's my depression. Me and bongos. Got that background character stylization. I know, I love that for her. Let's talk to her.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Come have I told you that you look quite fancy today? Thank you. I do look all fancy today, actually. My hair's been through a journey the past couple of days, but it's curling nicely today, so I'm very pleased with that.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
There's actually an ending where you get locked up with her here. We're going to avoid that because I'm trying to take you to a different version of the princess. But at some point we'll probably want to come back and do that. A tree? Where? We're in prison. Where? How would there be a princess? Check art. I'll take a look. Got our different pots for different people. Me, Moon, and Max. Nice. Oh, those are some good palettes. Big fan of that. Let's see. We are going to sit with her.
You step
Hi.
towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
I love this crown. I always pay special attention to the crowns that the princesses are wearing, because I think it's really fun storytelling. But this crown is, I think, just really especially interesting. Also, look at her. Look at her. She's oh, I love her.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
And she's so cautious, and for good reason. This everything is sus right now.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you're told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
I also one of the reasons I like this princess so much is I do love the way that her hair is drawn here. It's like on the cusp of the very princessy sort of curl thing, but there's just a little emo edge to it that I think is really fun.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Great question. My intentions? What do you mean?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
Excellent questions.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Unfortunate.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah, I don't think so either. At risk and realization of sounding like a freak, I love having restraints like this in fiction because it either implies so much power and danger of the person, or alternatively so much hate at the hands of whoever put them there. There's so much inherent story in a single frame. Yeah, it's like why do they need such heavy chains? Why is there no keyhole? Does that imply that they were forged around her neck and wrists? You know, like what's going on there? Why do we need to have one around her neck in particular? Just, yeah, the storytelling aspects of it. It's either she's just so incredibly dangerous, or they just hate her that much. You're so right about that, Corpus. You're so right. Let's see. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this.
Yeah, there's no keyhole. There's no keyhole. How did they get them on her?
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly?
And just a fun little artistic detail. You guys remember the damsel from last time? Her dress is actually remarkably similar to the damsel's, with this little ruffle around the bottom side. One of the reasons that I really enjoy this path is I love seeing the narrative parallels between here and the damsel. I love seeing just all the ways that they're the same but different, but me when there's themes and theming, whoa.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Yeah, a bit awkward, we're kind of past that.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Me when there's existence? That's so true. That's so absolutely true. See me when coming streams? Aww. You're so sweet, Ben. Thank you.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
This is true. Why doesn't the narrator just tell me the truth?
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
And even that tells us a bunch of things, because there's only a couple reasons that you'd need to keep someone in the dark about the things that they're doing.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
And the character development for the narrator, learning that, like, that hesitation, that deep desire to have been the first so much that he ignores all of the clues coming to this point. Once my mom was watching Great Expectations in the living room when I was a kid, and there's a scene where they reforge Stone's manacles directly with molten metal while they're wearing it. There's so much story in that one little scene. I think it shaped my brain forever. How can someone hate like that? Want someone so permanently trapped and be so emotionless to their pain? So compelling? Yeah. I love story. I want to be a narrator when I grow up. Hopefully not this narrator, but no, I totally get what you mean.
That's pathetic.
Skeptic.
I never said I wasn't.
Again, the character development for the narrator, it's really interesting.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
And even that is so ironic considering how many times we've met the hero at this point. Every single path has a hero in it, and they've forgotten so many times before. This guy's a coward, I'm built different. Stop saying I look like Chicken Little. He's oh gosh, what is it? He's a coward, and I'm not a coward.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Alright.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Truth. Oh, he's dumb and he's a coward, and I am not a coward. Exactly. Thank you for finishing the quote.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't.
You and me both, Skeptic.
Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Skeptic kinda based.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yeah, we were kind of just staring off at the wall for a while there. Sorry, princess. What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
She's so... I love the way her eyes are drawn in this route. I love the main roots. Her eyes are so watery, but she's... Her face is drawn in such sharp relief in this route. It's really interesting. He's a chicken. I'm not a chicken. I'm a magpie. Very different birds. I see Weird Ned Simpson's story and I go, ooh, shiny. I decorate with it forever. So true. These are fundamental differences.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
Someone take this lollipop and stab me, please. What about... Okay, I mean, I don't know if it would be as effective as a pristine blade, but, like... I mean... If someone wants to.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
It seems inefficient. It does seem inefficient. To be stabbed with a lollipop. Okay, then have this. Yeah, pristine blade. There we go.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
I wasn't prepared for this. This is just like in Slay the Princess when they say take the blade and I go, oh wait, oh shoot. Let's see. The other chain on the wall. Who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
I would rather not do that, but thank you.
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Yeah, no, I'm not planning on getting locked in chains. I don't think my little bird tongues can hold that. I can peck you annoyingly. Is that enough? Alternatives to being stabbed, being pecked annoyingly. What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
Oh.
That's ominous.
Oh? I say this is kind of interesting. Like, I'm for real done with being optimistic and positive. I don't like there's nothing that stress and work in my life on. Oh, that's sad, friend. Would being pecked annoyingly help with that at all?
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I trust her.
Oh, please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
See, Skeptic does have, I think, the most valid point here.
So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
People had to get put in the scientist magnet machine for that last year, /serious. It do be like that sometimes. Whoever made me choose medicine is feel it's gonna rot in hell. RIP. Friend, do you need time in the magnet machine? Would time in the magnet machine help? It's me. Me when I make choices and then later realize the effects of those choices.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Narrator.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Let's see. Alright, so our options here are inspect the shackle. That will get us locked up. We do not want that. Each day feels the same. Friend, do you think you might need a break? I think taking a break from some things might be helpful for you. It sounds like if you're encountering the eternal monotony of every day being just absolutely so much, it really might be beneficial for you to have a break. And it doesn't have to be like take a break immediately kind of thing. If you like, you can work breaks in small ways, but then also like planning ahead for the future when you might possibly have like more time to do something. Again, it doesn't have to be large. A break can even just be like, you know, a day or two where you just do things that will help you, you know, relax and feel better about life. But no, it really sounds like you might be needing a break. So like, hey, hi. So you for your service at 7. I need medical help with a lot of stuff. Many people are so important, but yeah, that's maybe a warning for a break. Yeah. Oh, so thank you for the knot first. So my options are inspect the shackle. I'm not giving you a weapon. You realize I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me, right? I'm not giving you a weapon in case you've forgotten you killed me with it last time. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. I'm trusting you. Give her the knife. Oh, and Salak, thank you for the honk. Offering honk. Hi, Rensad, welcome on in. I'm talking to my beautiful girlfriend who killed me a couple minutes ago. Notice, and so thank you for the rickroll. I don't have the text up because it interferes with being able to see the dialogue options. I'll get that marked. Thank you. Yeah, Rensad and I had a bit ago where we experimented with emotes and artist badges. We've got, if you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it, cut her out on your own. I think I'm just going to leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye. Leave the princess in the basement or slay the princess. First, I would like to explore with you. Realize I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to trust me, right? Break sometimes doesn't always mean less either. If you carve out like 1 day a week to go to farmer's market or play D&D, that can make a big difference in the long run. Get some enrichment in your enclosure. Yeah, if your life is just entirely if your life is just entirely filled with the same thing all the time, then that, and it's all stressful and busy, that can be really detrimental to like your mental health. So yeah, even just finding some variation in your routine in ways that you know, gives you some alternative options that you actually like could be neat. Yeah. This is I don't know that this is the Womp moment, but I'll figure something. I believe in you, friends. Just make sure to keep yourself in the equation and, you know, be careful with yourself. Be kind to yourself, more especially. I'm going to tell the princess that I have as much reason to distrust her as she has to distrust me. You're going to be done with my movie? Understandable. Have a great day.
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me. I'm extremely patient.
Yeah, she's been locked up here for a long time.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
And a lot of things which are not in my control have been happening. Yeah, that's always really difficult too. My advice for when there's a lot of things out of your control that, you know, that you don't really have a lot of say over is honestly really just actually to accept that things are out of your control and kind of slide with it, you know, like, don't try and force your life into a semblance of order. Just sort of like take the things that are most vitally important and make sure that's happening, and that's things like making sure that you're healthy and safe, making sure that other people are healthy and safe, and then dealing with other things like social obligations or you know, like long-term thoughts and ideas and stuff. Sometimes you really just gotta batten down the hatches and take care of the important stuff first. Check art. Ooh, palette for Penny. That's the bisexual flag. That tracks. And alright, let's see what the princess has to say. Yeah, at this point we have to make a decision. I am going to trust her. I'm going to give her the knife.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
I tried to make a palette pink to blue, but yeah, bisexual palette for Penny Tracks. I mean, it's a pretty palette, straight up. To be honest though, I might have been pushing myself a bit too hard. Yeah, it kind of sounds like it, friend, just from what I've heard described about the things that you've been telling us. Obviously I don't know the specifics of your life, so I can't be like, you should cut back on all these things, but like, I think if you can tell that you're pushing yourself too hard, that's, first of all, that's the first step to figuring things out, but then I trust you to be able to find ways to maybe pull back on that. I'm 83% done with my syllabus now. Soon enough the revision phase is gonna start, so I think knowing that you're pushing yourself too hard and then finding ways to start cutting back on that, I think that is very important and could potentially be really good for you, friend.
I've already tried to take over, buddy.
Excuse me, sir?
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
Mm-hmm.
A little. I think you got your point across. Fine.
I see you have to do 3 years of studying in 2 years, so yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not saying don't do the things that you need to do. I'm just, but if you can find literally any wiggle room anywhere, I think that would be worth looking into.
You slide the blade across the floor.
Mm-hmm.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Oh, here we go, guys. Oh, here we go.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Yeah?
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
Hi, ma'am.
No.
Watch an uneasy silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
The hair pull, ma'am? Mm-hmm. Tell me when this is over. Absolutely, Jayshu. Sounds good.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh.
So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She isn't dead yet.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
I'm gonna check out really quick. Skeptic lying, just as I expected. Mm-hmm. And ooh! Oh, that's a really nice color palette for friend. Yeah. I'm not even taking into account college work and journals. Oof, yeah, that is a lot. Hi, ma'am.
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Hi, ma'am.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
You and I just put her head back.
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
Yeah, we can get out of here now.
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Mm-hmm.
We should take her with us, don't you think?
See, Skeptic knows what's going on here. Skeptic knows.
What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, We could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
That's so true. She did save the world.
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them.
I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things. The danger has passed. You can relax.
Okay, but dedication to endure atrocity and pursue of freedom is something? Kind of obsessed with implications? Yeah. No, this route, the philosophy in this route is really interesting.
I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down.
I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Yeah, we can leave. I have a medical degree from 2069. When you get a medical degree, I would love for you to brag about it in chat as often as you want. We are going to take the princess with you.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Jaishu, I will say, the part of her cutting off her head is over. There is still the severed head around, but there's no longer a headless corpse at this point. It's just gonna be severed head.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
And it's not that graphic. Why do we pick it up? Because any number of reasons. The skeptic laid it out earlier, you know, for a trophy, for proof of victory, to bury her. You know, there's all sorts of reasons that we want to bring her head with us. I do love. Oh, I'm a big fan of the red streaks in her hair. From the blood, I'm a big fan of that. Okay, but someday I'll get my education degree and we can have a very educated chat. Yeah, I'll have a sociology degree. You'll have an education degree. Friend will have a medical degree. We're gonna be popping off.
She didn't. She's dead.
She's dead.
But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
I need to study this game at the molecular level. Same. No, genuinely same. I'm gonna meme now. Yo! We get the sociology meme. So look at my feathers. Leave the cabin and claim your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, how are you? Sorry, I just need to sit here for a second. She's smiling at me. Guys, this is not a drill. She is smiling at me. She's smiling at me! I need to drink some water. Oh my gosh, this is not a drill. Love when people draw bird and arms like that. I've got a Raccoon Magpie character. I'm kind of tempted to change her design to give her the scaly arms. Ooh, that'd be kind of neat. Oh, hi, she's smiling at me. She's... Aww. Aww. Okay, I'll check memes. Gives people feelings of power. Money, status, sociology degree. Yep. I'm going to get a degree in civil engineering. And then we'll be a chat just chock full of degrees. Mr. Luke already has a mathematics degree. So, you know, we're well on our way. Take that, you little capitalist AI. Yeah. I've been memed. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Hi, ma'am. She's smiling at me. Hi. Okay, now we can go to the long quiet now.
I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. But it's already...
Ah, there goes the narrator. Should get a degree counter somewhere. Could be kind of funny. Straight up. Look at her. She's...
Over? Is he gone?
Hi, ma'am.
But we're still here.
Hi.
Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
The philosophy in this route is insane. If you're madly in love with it. If you're madly in love with a severed corpse, say what? You're just, what? Look, she's so... We trust each other! We trust each other! The point of this route is, it's about trust, and look at this! Look at us! Look at us go!
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
She was right to trust me! It's about trust! Whoa, who said that? Whoa, who said that? Who said that? Oh my gosh. But... She's been... Is my hair done? She's smiling at me. The text is still right. I'm not feeling normal about that. No, not normal about that at all. And okay. Well, I love... Okay. This route makes me so insane because the entire time, you know, from the beginning with dropping the knife and talking to her when she was like, well, this is an awkward start to a relationship, and us having to like work through that to then, you know, the narrator trying to get me to kill her, and she's like, you're trying to help me, I'll make this quick. We're starting to get it. The prisoner, she's, you know, she's like, hey, stay back. I want to make sure that I know, I want to make sure I can trust your intentions before you get close, you know. Just all that to moving to this point when we trust each other. Okay, I need to drink some water because Candybot told me to. But the themes and the philosophy on this route are insane, and also she's so hot. Who said that?
This is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
And there's the long quiet. Or not the long quiet, there's the shifting mound. Here's the long quiet. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. I'm glad I was right to trust you. Okay, but she did it to herself. That implies that the trust was that you take her with you. The trust was that we'd take her with us. The trust is that we would see what she was doing and would bring her, because there's nothing she can do after her head is cut off. You know, once her head is cut off, then that's kind of it for her. She no longer has the power to carry herself out. So that means that she's putting her life entirely in our hands to bring her out of this place. The trust! It's so hot.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
I'm gonna mean Candybot. Do it. See you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Feels too good to be true.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Use your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Nope, no clue. Was that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want me to do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Okay, gee, she wants me to check memes. She's smiling at me. I say the gravesite. Well, listen. Well, hey now. You're an all-star. the show on, get paid. Hey, now you're a rock star. Game on, go play. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. I hope this explains my position on the subject. There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least they're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own.
Always saying this.
And because of that, nothing can't exist.
I'm literally always saying this. I'm always saying this concept that nothing has to be, that nothing has to be observed by something to exist. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
She's about the trust. She's cold and cynical, but she still trusted us to...
Do not mind her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Yeah. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No. Their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him.
There's no need for you to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
I think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to go back. Doesn't need to be protected any longer. Words that stab me? Like her! She stabbed me! No, the way that this game talks about philosophy and... yeah, just... the characters and concepts. It's a really good game. I mean, CandyBot, yo... I'm once again asking you to drink water. That's what CandyBot says. Alright, well, I'm ready to go back. I don't know about you guys.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Alright, we'll see you. Everything goes dark, and you die. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, it's so iconic every single time. Okay, I think I know what route I want to take on this one. I think it's one that I think it's one that most of us will like, just judging by the attitudes in chat. I think it's one that J-Shoot's gonna enjoy, but then I think it's also gonna hit on some things for Corvette. If Moon was here, I don't know if Moon would be as pleased with it, but I hope she would like it. But I think the route that we're gonna go is gonna be a good ending route for this round, because this is gonna be the 5th vessel, which means that after this, the shifting round is going to be complete. So we are going to continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Are we finally going to heal the rift by partisanship? I hope so.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I'm intrigued, especially since everyone has very different views on this game. It's a good voice, I'm assuming. I think you'll like the voice that shows up.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Let me make sure that I know where I'm headed on this. Yeah, okay. Forgot the oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me just let me just get that in really quick. Boom, got him. Ow, just smacked my fingers on my desk. All right. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
The pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I'm like 90% certain I know the way to navigate from here, but I am just going to drop a save right here so that if I mess something up, we can come back to this and we don't have to run through the prisoner again. You're going to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, I want to see if I can get to the dialogue tree that the princess that we talked to last time
Her
had, but in
voice
this version.
softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
We're going to continue down the
Good.
stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Me and the hero are kind of on the same page with that.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I want to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
See, same dialogue. Different tone, different scene.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
I love this game. I love this game.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
What I do doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
What I really like about this, just seeing the juxtaposition between the two roots, is that we can see she's always the same princess, in a way. Like, even though the knife and no knife princesses are very drastically different in a lot of ways, they're also still both the princess.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
True.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
She's got a point.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Let's see. I think, okay, there's a couple ways that we can get to the spot that I want to. You're telling me that the same person can be infinitely reflected in the eyes of each unique person they meet and forged by the way they're treated, all while the core of them remains unchanged? That is what I'm saying! That's absolutely 100% what I'm saying. I'm glad you get it. There's a couple ways. I think doing this route would also get me to where I want to go, but I want to do this one because I'll touch on some things. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
They are large chains. I'm thinking of memes. Memes are good.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Hey Moon, welcome on in. We're on princess number 5. So after this, we're gonna see the princess in her entirety. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
They talk about the key so hopefully, but there's no keyhole? Yeah!
Is someone else here?
Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Keyhole? I mean, if you look at the chains, we don't see a keyhole ever.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
She looks so scared. Yeah. I'll warn you guys, this is gonna look like we're headed towards the damsel for a minute. But you'll see.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Yeah.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
We've got options. What have I returned to? Hi, Penny.
You won't like what happens
Don't
if
worry
you do
about
that.
We are going to... Oh gosh, let me see if I can... Okay. Alright. We are going to save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Again, just the parallels between her and the prisoner are really fun.
Into her flesh.
I genuinely think that frightened animal willing to chew off its own leg to escape a trap is one of the most compelling characterizations of all time. This is true.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
She didn't.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours,
blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Now I'm going to draw this out just a little bit. Because
No, we won't
I
have
want
any
to.
of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Can we just talk about this princess never dies from blood loss? It's almost as if she's not just a princess. I would feel bad
Wait,
if
this
I
isn't
didn't
fair.
warn her.
You
at
can't
least.
just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
We're gonna warn her once.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
No, proceeds to overdo it. No, Brenda, we just talked about this.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh, I don't have the resist option this time. Yeah, because I've already done that on this route, so that's blocked off for me because I have to do something different. We're going to have I been convinced that the narrator would nail the dance name. Oh wait, no, I think you're actually so right about that moon droplet. Anyway, we are going to slay the princess.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there? A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
Hi, red text. Whoa. Everything I once said it with chat B. Yeah. That would admittedly be pretty epic, friend. Check art. He would have to narrate the dance in this exact same dramatic dark voice the whole time. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I do want to look at art really quick. Yo, Candy Bot is a candy. That's cute. Alright. Red text! Sorry.
She
Sorry, just
pounces
whoa.
on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
Oh boy, howdy.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Yep.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Witch. Let me let me get a save for this. All right. And we return.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here
So
to
iconic.
slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Gee, she's just like me and my big crystal. Yeah. Poured my heart and soul into Candy Bot. It was really good, Jayshu. Really quite enjoyed that. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Uh-huh.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards
Freaking
close to our
opportunist.
chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Ugh, the gosh darn opportunist. I will admit that is the one thing I don't like.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
He's funny, okay? He's just also... He's got no spine.
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Wait, are we the voice of the hero? Maybe? It's kind of complicated. I thought you said we can't sue her again? Oh. I don't think we can sue her at all, actually. And Lord, thank you for the Rickroll. Here, I'll pop that text up so you can see when I change the Rickroll counter. Bop. Bada bing, bada boom. Kenny Butt would nail a popular Bratz girl named Cindy. IDKY. I see it. The opportunist is an art major. Oh goodness. So you thought I was done? Couldn't be how silly of you. I knew you were done. I knew you'd only done 4. I knew this. We are going to proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Also, oh, you've got a gun, oh dear. That's all. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Lord, thank you for the Rickroll. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Fun, kind of funky in here.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I believe we are going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
How strong is that mirror? Well, I mean, if I try to approach it, it'll just disappear at this point, so, you know. Average Earthwood Elf House. Dragon Prince,
Well, if
reference.
we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Drink some water.
That's...
It's actually not a bad idea. Jane has played BG3 and you should. This reminds me of the Hag's House. I have not played BG3. We're going to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
That's a good descriptor.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Genuinely phenomenal game. Karlak is my wife. We'll pop off then. Terry be living it up. Terry be living it up, I
The
guess.
air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
There it is.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Keep the imagery, yes? Mm-hmm. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Well, hey now. Good night, Clinic. You go get Big Eepies? Yes, please, please. Absolutely, you need it. Have a good stream, thank you. Sounds like Toga.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Oh, opportunist.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
Of the bridge. Friend, I don't appreciate jokes like that. I do hope that you go get some good rest, but also, like, King, take care of yourself. Check Jen? Will do. Oh gosh, there's the rewards. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Jishu mentioned something about that. How's the Bikini Bot logo? Ayo. Fine. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. I forgot that there was the drops thing. Hold on. Hold on. I hate when they advertise. I'm just going to turn that off really quick. Just cuz I don't don't love that. Don't love the when yep, don't love that. And jumps off the bridge, goes into coffin for Sunburn said, yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. We love that.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Oh, opportunist.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Get him, hero. Get
You
him.
need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss. Thank
Well, hello
you.
there.
You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Versus altruist for real. Excuse me. Oh, she's gender actually. Yeah. Jayshu, the part that I think you'll like is still coming. I promise. I promise there's more that I'm genuinely convinced that you'll enjoy.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair.
Hi.
How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
You should make an HRT that gives you wispy little tail / serious. It could be kind of neat is all I'm saying.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Sharp.
Call it deductive reasoning.
Me when deductive reasoning.
Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Oh, narrator. Dude, this is me, myself, and I every night, just arguing over whether you've doomed an entire reality before.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
That's true. Let's see. Let's talk to her a little bit first. I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Well, hey now.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
She really said. That's what she said. She did a little face. She said, Love that for her. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Yeah.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
What if one chapter 3 comes in? Chapter 2, the prince could be neat. Could be neat. Do we do Dollbot font instead? I do like Dollbot font better than the other one. I think it is more immediately distinctive.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Let's see. Can't you get those on your own? Those trains didn't stop you last time.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Aw, look at her.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
His note looks like Knoi. Oh, that is me and Knoi.
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
To be clear, can the princess hear the voices? The princess cannot hear the voices. The voices are entirely within my own head. To get where we want to go, I need to give her the blade. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill.
You can't be serious.
Can we go back to this one? Give me a sec, Jayshu. Give me a sec.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
She's just like me for real. Oh no, look at her. She's... yeah.
As do I.
I do like her quite a bit.
I, abstain? You abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Is the blade like the stick we get from the old man at the start of every game? I don't know what that's making a reference to, but the blade is a constant across all of the paths that we take.
What do you think happens now?
We're gonna hold on the screen for a second, because I... Hi, ma'am. Oh, she's fun. Oh, I like her a lot. Look at her little crown. Look at her little crown. Again, I mentioned I love looking at all of the crowns across the iterations. I think they tell so much about what each princess is. Hers is like the little... It's like the sticks that are caught in the rest of her hair, but it makes a crown right here. Not even in love with this one. I want to be her so bad. The eyes, yeah. Look at her little angry face. She's really the face that's the angry face. Sticks in her hair, the tail, the nose. Girl think gender is real. Girl think gender is real. Yeah, I like her quite a bit. It's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can do better than this. Beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. You're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. Okay, oh gosh, I gotta check something real quick. Okay. Okay. This is the only princess so far that I can kind of get into. All I'm gonna say is screenshot taken. I knew this route would get you guys. I knew this route would get you guys. Can I just say? I called this one. I totally called this one. Oh, I feel nauseous with gender environment. Neat. Okay, so I think this one would take us where we want to go. I think this is the only one that I can confirm will take me the path I want to go on. Drink more so we can admire her more. All right, I'll thank you for the hydrate, Jayshu. Thank you. No, she's great. The witch is... Love the witch. Love her. yeah, she's fun. She's really fun. Do we feel okay here? Chat, are we ready to? Are we? Thank you for the stretch, Jayshu. Hello, is your favorite person? Max. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome on in. Let us admire. I'm playing Slay the Princess, and I've finally found a route that everyone in chat so far seems to enjoy. This is really funny to me. Is I the devil? Wait, it's the devil. The devil's just popping up here. What? Oh my gosh, the devil! How did you just summon Max? The devil from the Bible? Goodness, yeah. I mean, I think we've established that when this happens, it is the devil from the Bible, right? So I'm doing some little stretchy stretches, cause gotta get the blood flowing through my limbs and also give you guys a chance to admire the witch. Do we feel ready to move on? And frogs! It felt like a fitting time for devil time, you know? That's fair. Frogs is gonna cover up her face. You know that, right? Oh no, Cave Town! Alright, well, frogs are brought to you today by Jayshu, and here they got. Is this what you wanted? Tron dressed well when she was standing further away. The little beastie paws. I feel ill. Yeah. I'd just like to say I totally called this. I totally called this reaction from you guys. Did you know you covered her? Yeah. Big rip there. The frogs onto one side. I don't want to move the frogs because then I'm gonna have to move them back. Like Subway Surfers. If I move the frogs, I'm gonna have to move them back later, and that's a whole ordeal. These are the consequences of your actions. Alright, well, thank you for the frogs, Jayshu. The devil says that's valid. Chat, are we just gonna hang out here for a second? Kind of looks like some of the frogs are holding the knife. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna drink a little bit more water. I'll give you guys a little bit longer with her. But we have a whole nother chapter in a boss battle to get through today. And a Rickroll. Thank you, Moon Droplet. That's, yep. I don't know if you guys can read this, but I'll bring it up to. I'll bring that up. Wait. Yeah, Penny. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? We ready? This reaction for you guys is really funny. I'm so sorry. But the rift has been healed by partisanship across the chat. No, you guys aren't ready. We've been here for like a couple minutes now. We're not ready. We're not even talking to her or anything. Thank you, Moon, for the Rickroll. I'll just mark that without bringing up the texts. I don't think it's not like I think you guys would be paying any attention to it. Guys, we've got a whole nother chapter in a boss battle to make it through. I think we gotta get moving. We gotta get moving forward. I'm gonna say, you're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
I'll let you guys look at this frame. I'll let you guys look at this frame too. Wait, you guys, we have to keep moving. We have to keep moving. I love her, like I love all versions of her, but we have to keep going. Can we solve chat piece by putting her on screen? Yeah. The blush. Yeah. You guys are so funny right now. I love you guys so much. I was like, what route can I take that everyone in chat is gonna... What route can I take that everyone in chat is gonna enjoy? Yes. The cat girl. Yep. Yep, we're, Yep. Popping off. script just got destroyed by bitter words. No! Hate it when they do that. Hate it when that happens. How do you know I'd like it too, though? Well, actually, the part that I knew you'd like is actually coming on a bit later. Take this, queen. Oh, Penny, thank you for the 25 bits. Much appreciated. Because it wasn't so sexualized or brutal. Yeah, pretty much. This ending runs my gender's literally girl thing. How did this happen? You guys are love you guys. Y'all are great. Are we ready to keep moving forward now? Are we ready to keep moving? I think we've hovered on the slide of her blushing for a while now. Are we ready? I get the feeling if I ask are we ready, then you guys are gonna you guys, we have another chapter in a boss battle. Look at the blush. The blush is really cute, admittedly. The blush is admittedly very cute. Don't move on. We can always come back here. We can always come back here. Or you guys can screenshot her. You guys can check her out later. I know you're not done. Erdale's giving floofy. It is very floofy. I do appreciate that they gave her a floofy tail, actually. I think if they gave her, like... yeah, okay, to pause on the design for a second, like, clearly we've got some cat energy going on, but I think if they gave her cat tail, it would be boring. Giving her little beastie tail, along with, like, the general disheveled look with the sticks and tattered dress and stuff, I think is really ultimately a better option than doing anything close to full cat girl. Won't hit the same if we come back to it? Yes, pause. So I think that they did a really good job with making this design something that feels unique and fresh while hitting on some themes, you know, some common themes in media with stuff. Also, she's real cute. She's a real darling. Love that little look on her little pouty face, and yeah. If I were a cat girl, I would not care, but beast girl thing, she's just like me for real. Yeah. See, they've hit on some fantastic stuff, and also I'm moving on. I'm sorry, you guys.
It was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we? If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
Yeah, I wasn't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steels her nerves.
Check Jen. Alright. Yeah, that's you guys. That's 100% how you guys are.
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Do I need to pause on this screen? Shoot, wrong image. No, that's correct. Yeah. Bring her back. Oh, someone posted memes. Even the narrative is colorful and thematic. You're so obsessed with imagery and symbolism, you stupid homo. That's relatable. Teeth moment. Big teeth energy. Okay, what? Feeling like they have a message logger on her now. There we go. There she is. Now she's back. There we go. That's what you guys are looking for. Okay, have we spent enough time here? I'm pausing. I'm pausing like every frame to let you guys look at her. But we've, you know what? I think we gotta keep moving.
No, come on, that's not right. I told you.
Love her eyes though.
I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I mean, she's pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie, she is pretty neat.
I did it! I got you! You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
They replaced opportunities for this min 9,999 out of 10 chapter. Sobbing? I think we should start putting chapters into your list. Okay, come on, Quinn, just look at the murderous cat beast girl. Yeah. May I bring back? Like bring her back at some point? We can, at some point, yeah, we can come back and just look at her, okay? But we gotta keep moving for the moment.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But yes, murderous cat beast girl is very important. Oh, the image, but yippee. Ah, yes, okay. Yippee!
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The thorn. It's gonna go right there. She's got body hair too. I'm so unwell. She's so beastie. She's so beastie. You think she has sharp teeth? Absolutely, she has sharp teeth. There was a frame there where she was smiling at us with her sharp teeth. Actual beast girl. She's not airbrushed or anything. Yeah.
You're on a path in the woods.
I can't believe she actually stabbed us. I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Jayshu, I give you the reason I knew you would like this path. We've got the smitten in it.
Ho ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Smitten? Yep. Hey, here he is! Now this would have happened if it wasn't for clear glass in 1.21. This is true. This is true.
I like journeys. Travelling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
Relatable moment. And this is true. If things hadn't happened with Minecraft 1.21, we never would have been here because I wasn't gonna play this game on stream. But I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying it because I think this game is very fun.
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
True.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
True.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Now, I haven't been on this particular version of this route. I've seen the Witch and the Thorn before, but the way that I went took me to I had the Cheated instead of the Stubborn. So we'll see. I feel like every 6 months Quimby gives us 3 choices of games that they want to play on Twitch. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Me when I whisk her way to freedom. I can't roll my R's like you can. I can kind of like ar. I can roll my R's a little bit, but not while I'm like actually saying words. Which is and I'm all for it.
Oh,
Just wait until you meet the Thorn. I love her. She's not the sly and sassy in the way that the Witch was.
Great. So
But
you've
you'll
obviously
see.
been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually.
Yeah, we've died twice. We should play I'm Goose Life. Say Ada. Yeah, are you happy now?
Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Yeah, fair enough. Bu-bu-bu. We're even now. I'm sure she understands that. But we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. Say I with curl. Okay. Arr, 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 arr. I can't roll my R's very well. Arr, 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 arr. I can't do it very well.
Yes. Good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room.
I'm laying my back on the floor and in a gender spiral. Oh no!
I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it. Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan.
These VODs are gonna go crazy. You guys are all gonna pull up the VOD to the specific moment when we were looking at the witch, and then you all are just gonna be staring at her like, OMG, hi. Can I only roll my R's and words? I can't just roll an R and become a racing car? Yeah. I just barely learned how to roll my R's a few months ago with the R, R, R. Maybe if I practice a lot, I'll get better at it.
Trust in what plan? The Decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
I guess that's technically true.
There isn't a plan, and that's the whole point. We're supposed to be guided by emotion. We're supposed to passionately live in the moment, and I'm sure that when the time comes, those passions will tell us to set our darling princess free. If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is. And you should know that someone like her shouldn't be let loose upon the world.
This place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
That's gonna be real hard. I do not think I can avoid thinking about her.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except for thoughts of her.
Except for thoughts of her. I'm thinking about her so hard. That's relatable. No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Smitten? Yeah, that's the opposite of what we just told you, but that's okay. Smitten is a silly, goofy guy. Upper class rockhead.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake.
I accidentally
My
clicked
position
twice.
is the only one that matters.
Sorry.
The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
I don't know who's talking there. I'm so sorry. I accidentally clicked twice. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Interesting.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Huh.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Of course, is here when something looks as regal as this. Yeah, here, give me just a sec. Okay, I'm back.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it... Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
It is objectively a smart thing to do.
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem
unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Good plan. I think there's an achievement if I break the mirror with no questions asked, so I'm just gonna... Oh, but I want to see what the smitten says. How do I even get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror.
Why didn't you mention the mirror? I didn't mention a mirror because there isn't a mirror. But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right? Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place, and that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face forward.
I will say, I'm a big fan of how the smitten is just so matter-of-fact about how we're Birdman. You know, it kind of feels like no one else really mentions it, but the smitten is like, yeah, no, our feathers. Of course. 4 voices? No, I think we only get... I think we do still only have the 3 on this one. SMG, just like in our beautiful edit photo? Just like in our beautiful edit photo! So it definitely has like 100 mirrors, yeah.
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance. So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
You're a narrator, opportunist, smitten, that's 4. Well, the narrator isn't really a voice. It's... You get 3 voices when you proceed to a chapter 3. If you stop at chapter 2, you only get 1 voice other than the hero, but if you get to a chapter 3, then you get you get another one. Like the Severn doesn't take care of themselves. I could see that. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features.
Have we been to a chapter 3 yet? Yeah, we've been to a chapter 3 before. Trying to think back. At least I'm pretty sure we've been to a chapter 3. We did, The Fury. The Fury was a chapter 3. Oh gosh, thinking back. Where have I taken you all before? We did The Den. The Den was a chapter 3. The Moment of Clarity happened. Let's see, anyone else that's a chapter 3 that we've been to? Those might be the only chapter 3s we've been to so far. Yeah. Definitely, we have been stopping at a lot of chapter 2s. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
You go, Smitten.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Or chapter 4 is a thing? I think there's like one route where you can possibly get a chapter 4. It's the Razor. The Razor route you can reach chapter 4s. I'll take you guys to meet the Razor at some point. Sven has a big Three Musketeers hat. Yeah! Sven's got a big ol' hat.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
I'll take you to meet them at some point. Feels like we're on a big van, like an excited elementary school class, and you're taking us on field trips. That's how it feels for me, is I'm taking you guys on little field trips to meet different aspects of my girlfriend. It's really fun. I'm quite enjoying myself.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
figured we have here for good. I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here to free you. I mean it. I just want to talk, really talk. I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
I don't like how the narrator doesn't care if we live or not, just that we kill her. Not a fan of that. Emo hair? The Peeper Girl text isn't read anymore. Yeah. Proceed down the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
There it is. There's the blade. Emo era.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Yeah. I knew you guys would like this route. I knew everyone would be on board for this one. I'm here to laugh. What do you think would happen after you kill me? Did you think I wouldn't hold against you? I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you let me. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. In case I don't have anything left to say to you, turn and leave. I'm going to be like that. I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. Okay. We are not going to. Actually going to do what I think. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. There's nothing you can say to change your mind. Yeah, I think you're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I think we need to leave together. Is she going to stab herself?
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
I think she's just worried about giving me a weapon.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Let's see. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
The voice actor for the princess is amazing. You can hear the trauma and suffering in her voice. You're not doing this to me right now? Wait, what? Penny? But yeah, no, I agree. The voice actor is so good.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action. Or can I will say, can I take the blade now, I think. I'm actually unsure on this one. I'm going to get ready to save Scum in case I need to. I want to make sure I don't mess this up for her. Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Is there multiple voice actors for her? Sometimes she sounds like a redhead, sometimes she sounds blonde. There's one voice actor for her. One person did all of her lines.
Okay.
Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
I think it's just range. Yeah, I think it's just range.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Yeah, it really does. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, a little.
I love the trust
It could just be
storylines.
nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Yeah.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
Yeah, kind of. Angel, yeah. So just do your ha ha ha. Since you laugh, please. He does have a nice laugh, I will admit.
Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Shut up,
That
opportunist.
sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
Shut up, narrator.
You don't count.
Based hero.
And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
True.
That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
No.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I'm going to cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
Says all he's had. Yeah, the narrator's clear. Another person. The narrator's clearly not a version of me.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Sure, opportunist.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
Yeah, all right.
That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
Sure, opportunist.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
Sure.
Take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Look at her. She's so pretty. Look at the little the look of surprise that we're not killing her. Oh, honey. Narrator will kill you, so don't do it. Mm-hmm. But the voices are one big podcast and we're their only listener. Okay, that would be a really fun. I would enjoy that.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Oh, I love her.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Hi.
Do you
Hi,
see the
ma'am.
way she's looking at us?
She's
Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
She's smiling at us, you guys. What am I supposed to do? So the narrator can only control chapter 1. They're never losing its grip on you. Oh man, yeah. And I think it's the more voices I get, the less power the narrator has over me. It's a really fun storytelling device. But guys, look at her. She's smiling at us. Oh man, yeah. Of course I did. I just really hate the people who put here. Kiss her, remain silent. I don't want to make a bad decision, but I know there's an achievement for kissing her. Swapping her in? Yeah, same.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Kiss, kiss. Now we're going for it. You guys. Oh, you guys, we're going for it. We're going for the kiss.
You know as well as I do that we can.
Wait, I'm not ready, guys.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Oh, you guys.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Shut up, narrator.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss? You lean in and you kiss her.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am.
And
Oh, look at her, she's smiling at us again. You guys, oh my gosh. This game is so good at what it does.
and she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
Thrilled, genuinely.
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
Internal screaming.
Ugh,
Y'all.
Fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
Guys, I'm blushing. Guys, I'm straight up blushing right now. It's a love story? Y'all are having a sensory overload, Aaron. We get to kiss her? I don't know what you're talking about. This game is a love story.
Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
If your roommate walks in, joke's on you. My door is closed and I don't share a room with any of my roommates. This is so hard. This is so hard, eyes.
Please. I think he actually likes romance.
Look at her. Look at the way she's looking at us. Y'all. Oh my gosh. This is just like the witch all over again. It's like if we keep going, then we're gonna move on from this point. Narrator's going into it. Narrator's getting into it. This is so hot. This is really hot. This game is so incredibly hot. I don't know what to tell you guys. Look at her. Look at the way. Look at the look in her eyes. I'm just saying, like, does she need help? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Is this real for real? Interesting. Hi, ma'am.
If history itself were not about to end, historians would document it. For the rest of time, musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
I think the long quiet might be squeezing its way in.
He's making fun of us.
We can write a session with the losses only trying, I don't know anything about the Dragon Prince, so I'm gonna say pop off, Jayshu. Oh, so in the middle of a man stairs. Oh gosh. I'm gonna drink some water. Mates are gonna overhear you playing this and wonder what you're playing. As if I haven't told them so much about Slay the Princess.
It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever.
Yeah, I got
You
the
open your
achievement.
eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
Oh, I love her.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Look at her! Look at her! Oh my gosh. I say look at her, I have to look away because I'm just blushing. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. You guys, we learned to trust each other again. We learned to and her hair is drawn really pretty in this chapter as well. I love the way her hair is drawn. Hair goals, honestly. That's really that's good hair. And for one thing, yeah. Guys, I think I might be gay. No, really. Wait, hang on, really? Hold on, really for sure true? Man. No, genuinely, okay, I will say though, there's a lot of paths that I really enjoy in this game. The thorn is one of my favorites because I think the sort of learning to trust each other and overcome your yeah, it's her and the prisoner.
Shameful,
Or-
really,
yeah.
that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Shut up, narrator. Long quiet hasn't appeared yet. It hasn't. Is there of the matter? Mm-hmm. So I would be gay for it. Yeah. No. I think. Yeah. Oh, and look at her hair again. Look at how gorgeous her hair is drawn. It's like there's the thorns threading through it, but then the hair itself is almost vine. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, you could be. No, wait. So that's Jaishu saying could. I know Jaishu. I think let Moondroplet speak for herself. She's so pretty.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
She's so pretty.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
She looks like Rosamund from Dimension 20 Never After. Have anyone seen that? I have not seen that. But thumbs up, smiley face.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Yeah. Do we cut into the thorns or step into the thorns? Let's cut into the thorns.
As you swing your blade into the thorns
She's
covering the basement
smiling.
stairs, they yield.
Thorns grew after her death? I think they grew after my death.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me?
Shut up, narrator.
What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Shut up, we're happy. Look at how her hair is drawn! Oh my gosh, I love the way her hair is drawn. Surely could it be better? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll
Yeah.
weave something new together. Something better.
Yeah. The world killed us and kept respawning us? Mm-hmm. What did the world ever do to you for you to become such a negative Nancy narrator? That's so true.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
Yeah, shut up, narrator.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Yeah. I used to actually have hair like that, very long and thick. I still draw my D&D character with that. I love that style so much. Yeah, I don't think I could ever grow my hair out to that point. I don't think it would look like that if I did. But I do, it's very fun. It's very pretty. Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of
Hi.
you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
Oh, this frame is so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. Take Minecraft, I'll take a look. Yeah, I'll see. What do y'all think? I think that's perfect, Penny. No notes. 100% thumbs up. You've got them. There's a reason I cut it, but the fanciful vibe made the choice very difficult. It's about the fanciful vibe. Okay, we're about to enter the long quiet. You can tell from the music. But look! Look at this! Look at us! We made it, you guys!
What do we do now?
Well,
Where's everything going?
well... What for Lindsay? Oh, the flowers? Yeah, the flowers and the flowers and the stars? Beautiful. They can't have her know. Well,
Why is it so cold?
she is ultimately part of the shifting mound. W ending TBH. No, it's a really good ending. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The mirror. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Damsel, if they cut the chains in our hand. I don't know. The thing is, the damsel. I don't think we can talk about the damsel right now because the themes of the story of the damsel are so very different than the themes of the thorn.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
See you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it. Finally, we're going places.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze at your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Damsel isn't real. She's a paper doll. Thorn chooses to trust when it's hard. Yeah. Damsel makes no choices. The Thorn believes. Like, she's been hurt so much and she still chooses to... yeah. You are nothing at all. There. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Okay. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Crowman! Oh yeah, Jaysha, you haven't seen the narrator's final form yet. I've met you many times. Have you been the same all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design.
Wait, have I been here before, right? Yes, when we finished the last game. I knew he wasn't in our head? Yeah.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Let's see. And what is my true identity?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Guys, we're the Long Quiet. We're the god made to rid the world of death. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see if there's some good ones. Are you a god, or were you a god? Or no, what is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Not because of bodies in the form. Well, we're seeing him because you'll see, it's complicated.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Lon and Quinette are real name? I guess, sure. What if you fell in love with death because it's the only thing that makes life worth it? Kinda hot. Let's see. Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
What would it be like to live in a world without her? I think you're kind of hot. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh my gosh, thank
Light.
you.
Burdenless.
An eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life. Forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
See, I think this is fascinating. My head can't the narrators I think what's fascinating about all of this to me is that what Nene describes as just happiness, the forever living and forgetting and everything, all that. I'll show you guys the happy ending at some point, because that's what the narrator gets there, is just eternal blank happiness with nothing. The reason why why all the princesses are interesting, why we love them, is because of the stories, because the endings and the good times and bad times we have along the ways we get to know her, and none of that would be there if we killed her. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
Let's see. Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about us?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
I'm going to drink some water. Because Candybot told me to. Is he trying? No? Yeah, he's a crow.
When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Let's see. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
I'm the sentimental shard. Ah, yeah, there he is. He's closer than you. The waster, 2 feet distance. Well, it almost doesn't matter. Let's see. Why did you make her a princess?
I didn't make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Creeping and ruining everything. The voices? Yeah. Say nothing and watch him end.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. You arrive at the heart of things. There is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Here she comes. Here she comes. Hi. Hi, ma'am. To be fair, to be fair. Hi, ma'am.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Is this the last ending? Well, it's complicated because from this point there's actually a couple endings that can happen, but this is the end route of the game. You're finally doing the good ending? It depends on what you consider the good ending.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Hi, I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. And we got last time was really sweet. Her hands are working? Yeah! Do you know about the echo? Did you hear a conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the one quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Hi, ma'am. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
So many stories left to finish. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say on this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice. Fill you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. Tell you what was going to happen when you reach this point. Slay the princess, or I think it's time for us to leave. If we do this, we get the gods ending. I want a boss fight. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But
Here we go.
violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
Here we go.
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh, look at her!
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, he patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, hello. Yep, hi, ma'am.
Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Why is she kind of high? She's really hot. Address this vessel statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. Speak out life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Nothing but lecture me, argue your independence, or reject your perspective. I won't engage with violence. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Biblically accurate. You need her for there to be compassion in the world. I'm so unwell. Yeah.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us.
Yeah.
Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom.
This is true.
Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
Can you mute her? I want to listen to the soundtrack. But she's a part of this all. The soundtrack is kind of fire, though. Continue to appeal to your shared humanity. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. But we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict. The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color.
Would silence her for shame. Am I saying this? Yeah.
You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end.
I like how fluid that looked though. It's so fun. That was the princess's view? Yeah! Not ours. She's showing us what she sees.
When we killed each other with such fervent passion, that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders.
There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole of reality into the picture.
We are the whole of reality. Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifted me, and
oh my goodness. Hi, Andrew Phoenix, thank you for the raid.
And ever and ever.
This is
consumed by
big
true
dramatic
belief,
moment.
There was nothing that could hold us back.
Hi, welcome on in. Hi, this is a boss fight of me and the princess. I don't know if this will make much sense if you don't know the game. Hi, I got you back. Yeah, you absolutely got me back. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna give you a shout out really quick. If anyone in my chat hasn't checked out Ender before, you absolutely should, because their streams are so delightful. Thank you for the honk, Sassy Queen Caitlin. Yeah, welcome on in, everyone. I'm playing a game called Slay the Princess, in which you, there's a princess and you're supposed to slay her. We've kind of done that quite a bit at this moment, and now we're reaching the point where we're talking to her final form. If you don't understand anything about this game, the only thing that you need to know is that this is a love story. And that's what's important around here. But yes, welcome on in, everyone. I'm going to continue to try to convince her not to destroy the world. We're in love with her? We're in love with her! We love her so much. We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
It's kind of concerning how bad they are for her. She's so... you just don't get it. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Welcome to Understream. Hi, Toasted Duck. Welcome on in. Also, I guess I should mention TDM Bugs in particular. Hello, yes, welcome. I liked one. Crazy much Jay, she doesn't get it. The voices are good. She's our princess, and we're in love with her. I don't know how else to describe it to you.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Those are good. Yeah, the voices are great. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? Can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. Your cruelty itself, I can't let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't set you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Princess, can't you see that we're in love with you? We're in love with
Whatever
you!
you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it.
Hero! Hero! Voice of the hero! Sorry. Whoa, sorry, that was loud. Sorry. Sorry, the voices always disappear when we become the long quiet. But he's here! Which, here are you? I have no idea how good is hear you. I can't do his own words everyone else. Are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. I thought you died whenever I looked in the
I
mirror.
don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later.
I love the lovers. I need a hero! Yeah.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Yes.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Divine comments, kind of hot. I mean, it's admittedly very hot. But I do think I need to go talk to her. You know, I can do this out here. I'm gonna say nothing. No, I think I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Let's go, hero. You and me. You and me, let's go back to the center of it all. Now remember the path we began with.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Yeah, that'd be kind of sensitive. Oh, do you see how the windows are the shifting mound? That's kind of fun.
That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place.
A contrarian!
Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
Yeah, so if you guys recall, the reason why we started this run with the stranger is because it all comes back to this moment. Like that description now, for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore.
I did get the shifting mound kind of hot. It's kind of hot.
It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows.
Yeah.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he?
Oh, wait, he never included the windows.
I always thought they were implied. He never mentioned the mirror either, but that didn't mean he implied it was there.
Okay, the narrator kind of. I don't know if we can go that far. It's all about the narrative and all that matters in the end. The narrative. Oh, yeah, the narrative is hot. I don't know about the narrator.
It's gone though. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
Yeah. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Blade kind of hot. Blade is kind of hot. Maybe an it'd be such a good omniscient watcher if I'd describe the kiss. Corvick, you would describe the kiss. That's important. No, don't get jumbled in the shifting mound.
Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
I don't actually know about how to feel about him being gone. So everything he puts there, I'm kind of sad to see him go. So, good riddance.
Good riddance? Really? I'm gonna miss the guy. Yeah, right. He really put us through hell, didn't he?
He did. Do we take the blade or do we enter the basement? So if you start with Smitten, will he be in her? Well, I can't just start with Smitten. I'd have to start with a princess that would have the Smitten. But yes, that's my understanding. Do we take the blade or not take the blade? I actually don't know what I want to do here. I think, for old time's sake, let's take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us more things we can do, right?
True.
So you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves. You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if I suggest that twice, especially since you never took me up on it last time.
I thought it was because you met the stranger first, so it wouldn't have to be contrarian. Yeah, it has to be contrarian here, but if I do a princess that has the Smitten alongside, then I would end up then coming back here. Okay, no, it's complicated. So you can okay. I'll explain this. Table's perspective is wrong, it's killing me. Yeah, I mean that's how this one goes. So you can, as far as I'm aware, you can enter the princess's heart in many playthroughs. You can always enter the princess's heart in the battle. It's not, however, that's the stranger gives us some different perspectives with it. Does that make sense? So the coming to her heart thing isn't isn't unique to the stranger, but what's
That's the
about to
guy I
happen
know.
is. Throw the blade out the window. Let's enter the basement.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us, but let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
Hi, ma'am.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Continue down the stairs.
And forward we go.
Palace's princess?
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Kind of.
That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So, you brought the knife. After everything you've seen, and all the lives we've lived together, you still aren't sure what you want to do? Unless you are.
Her face is a
We
blob.
just hope you're sure of yourself. One way or the other.
Sorry. Sorry, roommate right outside my room. You'll see. You'll see with her. Let's sit with them. Do they run a budget? No, it's just so the stranger is an amalgamation of many princesses. I never got to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful.
Yeah.
That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
Are you the same as you are out there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
We really are the same. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
We don't think there's a way for us to leave. But maybe there doesn't have to be an ending. The way it all works seems to be based on you. If you believe we can do something, then we can do it. So believe that we can put it all back. Believe we can fix the Echo's construct and make us all forget. Believe we can send us all back to the beginning, before anyone woke up, before the truth consumed us.
Can they really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
We really are the same. Oh my god. Yeah. I still think we're schizophrenic. I'm not comfortable applying that label to whatever this game has got going on.
Why wouldn't it be what we want? Especially if it brings him back. We can't keep going without a nemesis.
Would resetting it do anything to help them? The people out there? If you continue to exist, then don't they continue to die and suffer?
If you believe we can give them more time, then we can give them more time. It's all up to you.
What's about the inherent conflict of the human heart? Yeah.
Yeah. Don't underestimate the power of our thoughts. You've seen what they can do. You haven't even seen the half of it.
I don't want to forget you.
We don't want to forget you either, but that's what we would have to do.
A single tear forms in one eye and slides down their cheek. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
I don't think we ever really forget, anyway. There's always something that draws us back together. Some buried memory that both of us treasure.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
You'll be back here again, sooner than you think. And then we'll part ways again, and find each other, and part ways, and find each other. It's like we're never really alone.
It's just the fact that you can't feel conflict within yourself. I don't want to forget Equimi. I would like it if you didn't forget me, yeah. It's changed. We change as we meet her because she's changed? Yeah. Like the cross-hatching in the background. This game's use of cross-hatching is maybe one of my favorite things about the art style. Cross-hatching is one of my favorite art techniques that I'll see people use. I have no idea how I'd even begin to do it myself at all, but you know, I go crazy for cross-hatching.
Because even the time we spend apart is time spent chasing these moments of reunion. And they're all the sweeter for the isolation in between, don't you think?
That's beautiful.
It's all pencil drawings, that makes me feel crazy. Like how, yeah.
You've really grown a heart, haven't you?
If we're here talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't. We can't know something like that. But we're choosing to do it now. And maybe we'll just keep doing it again and again, forever. It's almost comforting to know we can keep meeting each other over and over again.
How do you know that things won't just end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
That's okay. We have to be able to trust that whatever choices we make, they're the right choices. Maybe we'll continue the loop of forgetting and restarting forever. Or maybe we'll decide, at some point, that it's time for things to end.
How can we trust ourselves? Our memories will be gone and we'd have to decide to do this every single time. Forever. Eventually something's going to be different.
When we first met each other in the long quiet, there was something inside of us. Something we couldn't recognize or understand. And we can't say we fully understand it now. A warmth when we look at you, the kind you don't realize you're missing until it's come back. Every time we hurt each other, every time something awful happened, it was still there, undercutting the pain on the surface with a constant, soothing glow.
Someone who does do art, yeah, cross-hatching is insane and scared of it. Technically this is just regular hatching. Cross-hatching is when the lines cross over each other, but still very impressive and hard. Check and Jen. One quiet start. I made a chart of every single different princess. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Jayshu. Good chart moment.
That warmth is never going to go away, and that's why we believe in you.
Let's see. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And when we do, we can choose to do it all again. We'll always be able to start over, if that's what all of us want.
Is there any other way?
Our options are limited to what that knife offers us. Either we use it to put things back, or you kill us. We're sure you can figure out which one we'd prefer. But we don't want to influence you. We're sure you'll do what you think is best. If it's time for it to be over, it's time for it to be over. As much as we might want a few more precious lifetimes with you.
Can I use this for my OC lore? You can do whatever you want forever, Jayshu. Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us.
Okay. If this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. Speak for yourself. Maybe I'll see you too. Maybe I won't. They take the blade from our hand and stare fondly into our eyes.
Hi, ma'am. I love you.
We love you too. Everything is going to be okay.
She's so tired. She's so tired. And that, folks, is going to be the end of the stream for us today. Thank you everyone so much for coming. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm glad that I think we got 2 very good paths in today, and then I would argue is a good ending. I'm going to save where we are. It's not going to matter. We've forgotten everything. But I'd like to start from here next time we play. I will be back on Monday. I'm currently streaming Monday and then Wednesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're just gonna go ahead and end things here. So if you're staying on Twitch, find something cool to watch. If you're leaving, find something cool to do. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep. Yeah, it's such a good ending. We have a couple more paths to take. We have some princesses that we haven't seen. We have some endings that we haven't done. And I think I'm starting to love her enough to want to do the ones where I have to hurt her to get there. So we'll see how the next ones go. But at least we'll always have her witch edit. At least we'll always have the witch edit no matter what we do. So chatters, have a great rest of your day. Have a great tomorrow, and I'll see you on Monday. Love you guys lots, and bye-bye.